The new channel. The new channel.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. We are here to see the new you. My name is Carmine Ortega, and this is U-Turn. Good Monday morning, U-Turners! Kamusta kayo? I missed you. I was gone for 2 weeks because season 1 just ended and now this is the premiere of season 2. So I'm very happy to be back here and we've come back with better episodes, with more insights and really good turnaround stories. So I hope you stay tuned and you look forward to the rest of the season. And speaking of season, I would like to give a shout out to all the guests who have been part of season 1. So makikita po natin sila dito sa slide na ito. No? Ayan. So thank you very much to these 18 wonderful people, beautiful people with their turnaround stories. As you can see, nandyan sila. No? So it's not just a TNC thing, it's also a Carmine thing. To me, this is an achievement, a milestone, a challenge, then in a pleasant way. So thank you very much for the 18 episodes to all our guests and of course to our viewers, lalo na yung mga nag-comment, yung nagbibigay ng interpretation ng quote. So we will continue to do that. No, we will still have aside from the wonderful turnaround stories, we will continue to share a quote and also give away gifts to those with the best interpretation of our quote. So once again, thank you very much. All right. So speaking of quote, ito na, I'll share na the quote for today. No? And it's very simple and it's also related to today's episode, today's guest. Okay, so our quote is by Estee Lauder. Okay, it's Estee Lauder. Ginugol ko pa yung pronunciation yan. Estee Lauder. Sabi niya, confidence breeds beauty. Okay, so that is our quote. Confidence breeds beauty. And I was thinking about this. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi ba beauty breeds confidence and not confidence breeds beauty? Pero I think both can be true. And the easier situation is beauty breeds confidence. O nga naman, pag perfect yung hair mo, pag perfect yung makeup mo, pag yung gusto mong hugis ng kilay na achieve mo, that gives you confidence. But that's the easy way. Kasi that's also like saying, maswerte siya kasi tuwid buhok niya, maswerte siya kasi matangos ilong niya. No? Pero the flip side to that is, if you're confident, regardless of your hair, regardless of your kilay, you become more beautiful. And I think that's the better way to go about it. No? And it's something to think about pa rin. No? I continue to think about that in my mind. So I'd like to ask you, our dear viewers, to share your interpretation on that quote. Confidence breeds beauty by Estee Lauder. Okay, so share this episode on your wall, okay? Share our live stream on your episode and then leave your interpretation of that quote by Estee Lauder in the comment section. Okay? In the comment section in the main show. Kasi baka sa watch party nyo, ilagay yung interpretation nyo. And what will you get if your interpretation is is chosen. Okay, I will show you right now. It is a Beauty Breeze mirror. Kita niyo ba? Beauty Breeze. So it's really for making yourself prettier, for applying makeup, especially. And it's called Beauty Breeze kasi bukod sa may ilaw siya dito sa paligid, no? May ilaw siya, may fan din siya, may electric fan. So, hindi ka papawisan habang nagme-makeup ka. Okay, so remember to do that. Share our live stream and leave your interpretation in the comment section. And remember our hashtag, it's U-turn on TNC and TNC now. Also, see the new you. Ayan, please indicate them also in the comment. Okay, so once again, this is U-Turn. We stream live Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 in the morning, and this is the season 2 premiere. Napakaganda po ng ating guest, napakaganda po ng kanyang storya. Bukod sa sarili niyang storya, she has also changed the lives of many, many women. And even men, by extension, even men, okay? So, she founded, eto na kaya extra kulot ang buhok ko ngayon. She founded Curly Girls Philippines. It's a Facebook group that is 50,000 strong. Can you imagine? It's a Facebook group, and the commonality is hair, yung curly hair. Okay, and you will understand better as we go along. Pero I'll introduce her by sharing this video of before and after using the curly girl method, which is followed by the entire community of curly girls. Okay, so for you to ayan, mahigit 50,000 na raw, 54,000, 57,000. For you to appreciate better what we will be talking about and what our guest will be discussing, please watch this video. You will love it. I think it will make you smile. Kasi kahit ako, it makes me smile. So let's watch the video. Introduction video pa lang yon. Na-inspire na ba kayo? I hope so. So let us get into the interview today and let us welcome our guest, Miss Ria Fernandez. She is streaming all the way from Melbourne, Australia. Okay, pag tayo nagsabi Melbourne, pero pag sila nagsabi Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Hi Ria, good morning.
Hi Carmine, how are you?
Good, good. How about you?
That's good. I'm doing all right.
Right.
you.
What time is it there right now? You're in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Melbourne. It's 12:41 p.m. here, so we're just 2 hours ahead.
All right, 2 hours ahead. Okay. So, greetings to the girls, especially who we showed in the video. Did you like the video? That was a surprise for Ria, how it was
Yeah,
put together.
that was really nice. I just want to say hi also to the girls who are watching. They're very excited. Hi, girls.
Right.
Shout out mga kulot.
Yeah, lalo na yung latter photos, no? Parang I've never seen such a photo actually. Yung with that many kulot, 100% kulot, walang unat in one photo. So that was fun kasi we belong. All right.
Definitely.
So thank you for agreeing to guest with us today. And a lot of people are not aware of this. Ay, ayan na sila. Ang dami-dami nila. Okay, let's say hi to all of them first, okay? Ladies, mga curly girls dyan, we're gonna give you a shout out. Please share our live stream and leave a comment. And join the activity also. Leave an interpretation of our quote for today. Shout out to Mia Pinuela. She's mentioning friends. Malamang kulot din, no? Marie Nemes, Yana Chavez, Ging, Rai Rai, Jav Valera, Joanne Rojas, Melanie, this is Melanie, no? May Joy, ang dami nila. Jen, the queen, they call you the queen. Why do they call you the queen?
Hi, Ange. I'm wearing day 2 hair.
Don't ask me. Mamaya, we'll explain. That was a private joke. I will explain later, okay? Gladys Jane Gonzalez. Saying hello. Ange Santos, go curly godmother. Oy, slay. That's nice. Curly godmother. Host of the Puppet Stories, Sir Juan Lu, thank you for watching us. Nod ka, may kulot ka bang anak, sir? Baka makatulong ito sa kanya. Let's go, Miss Ria from Rain Lavides, KM Olaño, Jeanne. Shout out to you guys. Eleanor also, she's watching from Los Baños. Jessie Maige, Danao, she's excited.
Yeah, she was one of the girls in the video.
Yeah,
Jessie.
I remember Jessie. Hi, Jessie. And then we also have Mitch and Nikki. She's watching from Iloilo City. Ayan, go daw mga kulot. Alam nyo, ladies and gentlemen, ibang level ang support ng mga kulot girls. and then we will talk more about the Facebook group, and then that's what that's what binds us, being members of the Curly Girls. Excuse me. Members of the Curly Girls Philippines group, which Ria founded. So, Ria, well, before we get into the Curly Girls, no, can you just tell us a little bit of a background, like where you are originally from when you were here in the Philippines, and then, what's your line of work?
Okay. So, hi, I'm Ria. I'm proudly born and raised in Cebu City. So, kung may mga Bisaya nagtanaw, so, hello. Yeah, bisda kag gihapon ko. So yeah, I was born and raised in Cebu City. I spent quite a number of years in Manila. I went there for college and I worked there for a while also. And I've been here in Melbourne, Australia for 5 years. So since 2015, I'm currently working as a multimedia developer. So I specialize in e-learning. So I create, develop and build interactive e-learning courses for corporate organizations and institutions. So that's a little bit about me.
All right, thank you. So Ria has a day job, pero alongside this day job, she also takes care of Curly Girls Philippines, which is a Facebook group, which is 50,000 strong now. Just recently, ang bilis lumaki ng group na yan eh. When did you establish the group?
I created the group in August of 2018. So I didn't actually intend for it to be what it is now. So originally it was just supposed to be for family and friends. But like after a month of opening it to people, to my network, I eventually opened it to the public, I guess.
Right. Okay. So you mentioned setting it up for family and friends. What drove you to do that? What was the inspiration behind it?
Yeah, so I discovered the curly girl method one night, like I think it was March 2018. And I just got so tired of looking haggard. Like my hair really looked bad all the time. And I just decided to do a Google search, like how to take care of curly hair. And then I discovered the curly girl method. There's actually a lot of information on the internet. And I joined a group. There was Curly Girls Australia, which is basically what our group is patterned after. So it's basically a community, because on the internet there's so much information, it gets confusing. So this group like compiled a really good comprehensive guide that was easy to follow. And that's what I did. And I started posting my results. So while I was following the method, I started posting the results on my Facebook. And I got flooded, like my inbox got flooded with messages from friends and family just saying, how did you do that? Like, what are you doing to your hair? And there's so much to the method that I'd be typing these messages like this long. And it got so repetitive. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just make a group, kind of like Curly Girls Australia. Like I'll make one for my friends and family. I'll have all the guides there, and then they can just go and read it rather than me like repeating my answers on private message all the time.
Right.
So initially started with 50 people of my friends and family. And then once they started getting results, like their hair started improving, then their friends started asking like, hey, what are you doing with your hair? Like, can you teach me what you're doing? And they started asking me like, hey, can I invite my friend to this group? And like, I'm kind of a private person. So at first I was very like hesitant to do it. And medyo nag-emote pa ako during that time. So to my friends and family, I was like, oh, like, what should I do? I'm scared to open up. And a lot of them said something to me that made me change my mind. And it was like, just think of yourself in high school. Like, wouldn't you want someone to guide you and teach you stuff like this? So naisip ko, yeah, no, like if it's gonna change one person's life, like how they see themselves, then it's gonna be worth it. So from there on, like I kind of tightened up the guides a bit. And then I put in some video tutorials also, and then I opened it up. And now we're at 51,000.
Oh, diba? 51,000 pa. Thank you for sharing that. And that was a really nice insight that your family gave. You know, it's not about yung challenge sa atin or how difficult it will be, because sometimes that's how we think, diba? We look at the challenge, we look at hassle, mawawalan ako ng privacy, etc., etc. But when you think about how many people you can help, how many young girls whose confidence you can build up, no, that's a beautiful thing, I think. So speaking of confidence and your hair, what what was life like, you know, taking care of your hair before the curly girl method? Later we'll talk about the basics of it. Pero yun munang, you know, did you have your hair straightened, etc.? Did you do those things?
Personally, I never got my hair straightened. Like it wasn't something and I'm happy, I'm thankful for this. Shout out to my mom and dad who are watching right now. They always encouraged me to embrace my curly hair. Like I didn't like it because I got bullied. I was made fun of. Like I always got these comments from teachers, from classmates. So like I got so self-conscious about it. So I just like brush my hair. I think this started when I was 9 years old, where I was humiliated by a teacher in class because of my hair. So I started to brush it lang. I'd always keep it up in a ponytail or a bun. Like I would never let my hair down, except maybe like at formal events, and then I just tie it back up. And then like around college, like I was just so tired of dealing with my hair. I just cut it all off. Like so all throughout college, like I had very short hair, like a boy cut. And then when I grew it out, like after I graduated, it was nice. Like I accepted it. I started letting my hair down, but I still didn't know how to take care of it. So I just kept on coloring it. I bleached it, like, but I never like ironed or rebonded it either. So, but it was just so dry and frizzy and damaged from everything I'd done to it.
Mhm.
But the curly girl method like changed all of that.
Right, right. And ako rin, I had a very similar experience. I had my hair straightened. I had my hair rebonded. I also cut my hair short. And when I can't fix my hair, I put it up. No, a lot of people nga thought I have naturally straight hair because they knew me. They met me with straight hair, and then suddenly I just gave up having my hair rebonded. Sabi na, nagpakulot ka, nagpakulot ka. Sabi pa nila, it looks like digital perm daw. Mukha raw digital perm yung, yung buhok ko. Sabi, hindi, yan ang totoo. Pero it's especially difficult, and I think you'll agree with me, especially difficult in our environment because dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, bida ang straight hair. The commercials, the products, they say yun yung maganda, and there are no commercials of curly hair. So parang saan tayo lulugar, 'di ba? And I think that's why the FB group grew by so much kasi we finally found ay may mga iba pa palang katulad ko. And naggagandahan ngayon yung mga kulot nila like we saw in the video. So, yeah, it was a struggle for me also. To our viewers na kulot, if you can share a little bit about your struggle, if you can share a little bit about your struggle taking care of your hair before the curly girl method, share that with us. Ayan, calling on cream silk. Calling on cream silk. If you can develop a product for that is friendly for us curly haired women, even men. Okay? Baka naman pwede nyong gawan kami. Imagine, the Facebook group pa lang is 50,000 strong. Oh, may market yan. At saka very loyal ang curly girls when it comes to products. Ayan, sige. Let us greet some more people. Ayan, sinasabi nila, members sila. Hello, Vidal, Redulia.
That's my dad.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Hello, Tito. Who did
Hi,
you get
Dad.
your curly hair from?
Him. It's from him. He had an afro in the 70s, so he's the OG kulot.
Yeah, I got my curly hair from my dad also. And then one of my kids, si Mikey, you know her. Yan, she has hair like mine. But I have another daughter na medyo nagsastruggle pa siya sa hair niya. We suspect she's actually kulot. Di ba that's something that we've observed? Somebody yung hindi mo maintindihan, straight ba yung hair nila o hindi, pero bakit nakasabog? Turns out, when they tried the CGM, kulot pala sila. I think we saw some of that in the video. Ria Hi, member daw siya. Ayan. Hello, ikaw, Ria. From Goldie Galoso, hi to all CGP members who are watching right now. Yee, saya. They love Ria, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. They just love Ria kasi Ria is like an evangelist who brought the good news to us girly girls. From Abe Fabricante, Janet. Hello po, mga members sila ng CGP. Ayan, sige lang. Ayan, meron na nagbigay ng interpretation. Sheila San Diego says, my daughter is kulot too, and we love her hair. Actually, maraming naiinggit din eh. It's ironic.
That's
It's
true.
ironic.
Parang nagbaliktad na ngayon eh. Like,
Right.
like all there, we hear from a lot of members where like before they used to rebond their hair all the time, and now they've embraced their curls. All their straight-haired friends are saying na, paano mo ginawa yan? Like, how, like, I want that hair too.
Right, right. Right. And what's this? Extremes nga eh. Parang either sasabihin ka na, ang gulo-gulo ng buhok mo. Ano ba yan? Laki-laki ng buhok mo. And then the other extreme is, ang nakakainggit, gusto ko ganyan ng hair ko. I have a story to share. And maybe some of the other girls here can relate, no? I had a coworker, she has curly hair. She's a member of the group too. Nung high school daw siya, yung mga classmates niya, pinaglalaroan yung hair niya, kung ano-anong nilalagay sa hair. As in, paperclip, pencil, papel, whatever. And the game is, kung mararamdaman ba nitong kulot na taong ito na merong nandun sa hair niya. It's so
That's
mean.
kind of funny. That's kind of mean, but it's kind of funny because yeah, we can hide a lot of things in her.
Yeah,
Minsan nga we get I think a lot of curly girls can relate to this. We get a lot of food in our hair and hindi namin mararamdaman like kung ano-ano na lang yung mas stuck. I've tried, especially like springtime here in Australia, like there's a lot of pollen that flies around and hindi ko
right.
pala alam pumasok na ako sa work and pumasok ako sa meeting na may mga stuff stuck in my hair.
And I have another funny story. And again, I'm sure the others can relate kasi when one person was nakarelate, sabi ko, ay, siguro universal yon. You know how when you see your hair from the side, you think, ay, may insecto or ay, may lumilipad, ganyan. Pero yung pala, it turns out, it's a lock of your hair na nandun sa gilid. Ay, hair ko pala siya.
Mismo.
So sige, when we get back, we will talk about the basics or the principles behind the curly girl method. Okay, but for now, we'll go on break. Welcome back to U-Turn on TNC. Today is Monday. We stream Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 in the morning. And please use our hashtags when you share, when you leave a comment, U-Turn on TNC and TNC Now, and also See the New You again. So right now, I just want to share some announcements, some reminders. All right, we would like to invite you to watch our other inspirational shows here on the channel. So, The Big Picture shares inspiring stories of notable personalities. It streams every Mondays to Fridays at 7 p.m. HR Hotline introduces us to the wonderful world of human resources management every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. iBusiness is about insights on how you can own a business, streaming live from Tennessee and Texas in the USA, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, or here in the Philippines, it's Wednesdays and Fridays, 9:30 a.m. The fourth project is about life, business, and success stories streaming live from Dubai, UAE, 7 p.m. or in Philippine time, 11 p.m. So we also have The Home Buyer, where you hear remarkable stories about building and owning a property. It streams Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. Laugh and learn through the Puppet Stories, Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. We also have TNC Marketplace. Magbenta, bumili at tumulong dahil bukas na ang TNC Marketplace. It's an online night bazaar, live streaming every Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Two leaders in one platform in every episode. TNC The Talk. It streams every Mondays at 12 noon. After Shift is about real people and the lives they live outside of work. This chillaxin show streams Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. We also have Usapang Beauty. It's about the self-care and beauty inside and out. It streams Thursdays and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. YOLO, the newest addition to our list of shows. It's for all of us to understand that the law is fun and can be cool also. So it streams Mondays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. But wait, there's more. We also have TNC original shows such as One Day. It's a 30-minute show that profiles unique and inspiring stories of real people. It alternates with TNC Town Hall, which is co-hosted by TNC founders Lloyd Luna and Apple Manansala. This platform is where we talk to you, our valued audience, on feedback about our shows on TNC. So we also have other shows occasionally streaming, such as the TNC Press Con, TNC Arena, and TNC Cinema. We have other shows coming up. Marami pang iba yan. So abangan ninyo. Please follow us on Facebook. Like our Facebook page, so you can be notified whenever we have this. And not just the TNC page, but also the U-Turn on TNC page. Ayan. Okay, so let us welcome back our guest, Miss Ria Fernandez, streaming live all the way from Melbourne, Australia. Ayan.
Good day.
So, good day. Oo nga, good day. Ria, let us say hello to a few more people who are saying hi. Shout out. Let's give them a shout out.
Hi, Tajo.
Ayan.
That's my tita. We're a very supportive family.
That's nice. That's great. Ayan.
Oh.
Somebody's saying CGM built my confidence with my crown. So that the hair is the crown, you know. Totoo naman, ang laking confidence points niyan. Ange Santos is saying, I'm already having a great time. Thank you, TNC. Thank you, too. That's great to hear. Joanne Abisamis. Hi, Ria.
Yeah, that's my
Tago.
tita.
There you go. Hello. Ayan. Ang ganda-ganda
Hi,
po ng hair.
Shara.
Sige, go ahead. Greet them.
Hi, Shara, May. Yeah, a lot of us can relate to that. I think majority of us were probably bullied when we were. Oh my gosh, my sister's here. Hi, Da. Eli. Wow, there's a lot of you online right now.
Right. Thank you for
Hi, girls.
watching. We're hoping you
Thanks.
can share this because this, parang parang topic na hindi napapag-usapan. It's like a very select few, di ba? Parang it's so specialized na hindi siya napapag-usapan. It's not common knowledge. And I think this is the very first time that we're actually coming out, and we're coming out strong, and we're talking about kulot is here to stay, and kulot is not salot. It's a running joke, but actually, kulot is not salot. And just because we have curly hair doesn't mean we're crazy.
Amen.
Okay. All right. So, Ria, before we continue on with the interview and talking about CGM, I'd like us to play a quick game. It's called Quick Turn, quick game, quick turn, and it's really just a getting to know you, Ria the person, about how you feel about a few things. It could be food, could be something we wear or places. Okay, so if you like what I'm saying, just say right turn. If you don't like it, say left turn. If you love it, say U-turn.
Okay.
All right, so ready. The first one is fish balls.
Fishbowl. Oh, right turn.
How about flip-flops?
Right turn.
Yeah, I like flip-flops too. How about anchovy on your pizza?
Left turn.
I don't like
Not
it.
a fan.
Okay. The Walking Dead, the series.
This is hard to say. This series, left turn. The graphic novel, U turn.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Good insight. Thank you. Baguio City.
Right turn. Love Baguio.
K-drama.
Sorry.
K-drama, Korean
Oh,
teleseries.
left turn. I don't watch any.
After.
Sorry.
Okay. How about this? This is a choice between two. Zumba or yoga?
Yoga.
Okay. And finally, puso and pongko pongko.
Oh my gosh, U turn. I'm so homesick for that.
Are you from, is your family from Cebu City itself? Cebu
Yes.
City.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for playing along. Now we know Ria a little better. Okay. So let's go to CGM. We saw a picture of you earlier in the video with someone. Her name's Lorraine, no? She's the creator of CGM.
Yes.
Okay. And then, so what does she teach? Just, the basic, what's the principle? Like, don't comb your hair or don't wash your hair every day. What should people avoid? What should curly people avoid, and what should curly people do more of? Ayan, just the
Okay.
basics.
Okay. In a nutshell, the curly girl method is like diet and exercise for your hair. So first, like the nutrition, you need to be using the right products for it. So stay clear of hair products that contain sulfates, silicones, waxes, drying alcohols, and butters. So these sulfates are very drying for the hair. Sulfates are drying for the hair. Silicones like coat your hair and they don't really nourish your curls. So curly hair needs more of water and conditioner. So there are silicone and sulfate-free hair products out there. We have a database in our group where you can see all the CGM-approved products are. So first, use the right kind of products, and second is like you stay clear of like damaging activities or damaging tools. So using heat. So no more ironing, no more blow drying, no more rebonding. So stay clear of that. Don't comb or brush your hair, especially when it's dry. That really makes your hair frizzy. Don't use a terry cloth towel, and don't do this. You know how we're taught to dry our hair like
Right,
this?
right, right.
Don't do that. That's what causes frizz as well. You can just use like a cotton shirt and just squeeze the excess moisture out of your hair. So it sounds like a lot of things, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty simple. So it's just cleanse your hair, hydrate it. If you want, you can style it, and
Mm.
that's pretty much it.
All right. Thank you for sharing that. Actually, there are, Ria mentioned a lot, no? Ladies and gentlemen, mentioned a lot of things, but you don't have to do everything. What I'm saying is, merong sistema, for example, that works for Ria, tas merong sistema that works for me, and merong sistema that works for somebody else. Depende sa kind of kulot, depende rin sa parang anatomy ng hair mo, kasi although we're all curly or wavy, iba-iba pa rin yung need for moisture or yung tendency maging oily. Yan, merong ganong factor. So you have to find the right one for you among the CGM approved products and methods. That's what I do. Like ako and my daughter, we do very different things. Pero when you take our picture, mukhang pareho kami ng buhok or hawig kami ng buhok. Ayan.
Exactly. No two heads are the same.
Right. So, can you share, kasi nga you've brought the good news to these girls na 50,000, no? Actually, I know of a girl who's a member of the group. Yung daddy niya kulot din. Yung daddy niya sinubukan mag-CGM. Tapos ang ganda na rin ng long hair yung dad. Long hair yung dad. Nainggit. Ang ganda na ng curls ng dad.
Yeah, we get a lot of those where people, these women, they join the group to help their husbands, their boyfriends, their children. And the good thing with guys is that they don't do a lot of damage to their hair growing up like girls. Like tayo, we've blow dried, we color our hair like rebonding, so it takes
Yeah.
longer for us to recover our curls. Tas naiinggit kaming lahat because like somebody will say, "Hey, this is my husband. Like I've only done CGM on him for a week. It's sobrang ganda. Like probably took me like 3 months to get my hair looking like that, and for that guy it was only like 1 week."
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Right. So, can you share a few, incidences lang na parang yung totally unexpected na nangyari? For example, 'di ba? Kasi you've spread the good news, pero the members are also spreading the good news to other people. So, can you share a few parang unthinkable ones, unimaginable ones for the appreciation of our audience?
unexpected moments, like
Yeah.
at how wide it's spread.
Yes.
Is that what
And
you
in
had?
what manner?
Uh, uh, I didn't. I think the moment I started to realize how big the group had gotten
Mhm.
was when I went to the dentist. I think it was in 2019, like last year. I went to
Mhm.
the dentist. I was in Manila just visiting family, and it was just an errand. I had to get my cavities filled. So I went to
Mhm.
the mall to the dentist. I was just wearing shorts. I didn't even shower pa that day. Like I didn't wear makeup. And then I
Mhm.
went into the dentist clinic, and then like the dent I think the dental assistant was like, "Okay, ma'am, we're oh my gosh, Miss Ria!" And then it turns out the dental assistant who's like sticking this thing in my mouth is a member of Curly Girls Philippines. So she's filling in my cavities. Sobrang nakakahiya. And then I think the next time I went to that same clinic, the dentist was a member. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Ako, I've found myself, asking people I know na, "Uy, have you heard of the curly girl method? Would you like to join the group? Kasi gaganda yung kulot mo." And I actually tell them that. Of course, the intention is good, and you do your best to say it nang hindi sila ma-offend na parang, "Are you saying pangit yung buhok ko? Bakit mo sinasabi sa akin yan?" Pero kasi nga, it's such a good thing that you really want to share it with others. Have you heard from other members what they've done, who they've invited to the group?
Oh, we get that all the time. So when people request to join the group, so they have to answer a few questions. That's happened so many times where like the question is why do you wish to join Curly Girls Philippines? And the answer is like somebody approached me at the train station, or like somebody approached me at the mall, or my dermatologist told me, my pediatrician, my teacher, my tita, like, or my niece, like it
Mhm.
comes from everywhere. So it really is
Mhm.
spreading. So
Wow.
it's mostly word of mouth.
Right. Okay. All right. And how about so now when you started kasi you were iffy pa, 'di ba? Parang, "Oh no, I'm gonna open myself up." A couple of years later and thousands, tens of thousands stronger. How do you feel now about the founder of CGM and being an influencer, not influencer, being an influencer to many young, I know, minsan ayaw natin yung term, ano, but yeah, you have influenced a lot of people positively. How do you feel about this kind of tag now?
Yeah, I cringe anytime somebody, like my friends and family know me well, and they know I'm so uncomfortable with it, which means all the more they're going to call me that. So parang yee influencer. But like I just think, I just wanted to help at least one person, and the fact that there's over 50,000 people, that's just icing on the cake. And it's um I guess it can be a good thing, because I think the difference between like the superficial influencer and an actual person with like good influence is, what are you doing this for? Am I doing this to build up a personal brand of sorts, or are you doing this to uplift others? I think like that the latter is like a more useful way to wield that kind of influence. And for me, it's not just me. Like, I'm not the only one doing any influencing. Look at all these members that we have. They're teaching their families, like their girls starting YouTube channels. Like, if you search Curly Girls Philippines on YouTube, like a whole bunch of our members have started their own
Right.
YouTube channel. There's a woman in Sultan Kudarat. Hi, Dina. I don't know if you're watching. Diana, I don't know if you're watching, but like, you know, her niece like was very unhappy with her hair. She wanted to straighten it, and she was like, you know what? Come over to my house. I'm gonna wash your hair. And she turned out like really beautiful. Like, I think that, like, it's not just me, it's everybody else. And I think the measure of success also, if like we can get more of these young girls to embrace their natural beauty, like from a young age. You know, they don't want to keep changing themselves and damaging themselves just to fit in. Like, then that's great. Like, if that's what you call influencing, then that's great. Because it's not just hair, it's really like confidence and self-esteem. Like, you see how this changes in a person. So like, a lot of our members are way more confident now. And they're helping others because of the change it did to them.
Right. And that's the secret to the growth. I mean, that wasn't the intention. The intention wasn't to grow it this big, diba? The intention is to help. And then the people that you initially helped others, and then it just snowballed, and that's how it grew to this much. And it's very stable, no? And very parang very it's almost like religion.
Wag naman sana. Although, like, for me, I mean, ako, like, I'm a Christian, and like, for me, this is a way of honoring God who created
Yeah,
me
yeah.
this way. So, and being a good steward of my own body. So, you know, glory to God.
Right. No, what I mean by that is seryoso talaga ang mga curly girls sa pag-alaga ng buhok nila. And ito, ladies and gentlemen, did you know, pagbasa ang buhok ng taong kulot, tapos hinawakan mo, magagalit yung curly person na yon. Kasi yung buhok namin, kung paano siya natuyo, yun na yon. So pag ginulo mo siya, tapos matutuyo siya ng ganun, yun na yon. So please do not touch our hair, okay? Do not try
Don't
to
touch our
comb
hair.
your hair. Right.
Period.
Okay. All right. So we will talk a little bit more, but for now we will go on break. All right, welcome back to U-Turn on TNC. Let us welcome back our guest streaming live from Melbourne. Melbourne, you gotta say it right. Okay, so Ria, we have a few photos. Just say a phrase, a sentence about these photos, okay? Ayan.
Oh,
Okay. What is this?
This is in El Nido, and my heart
Oh.
aches looking at this photo. I took this from our
Oh.
room. It was at sunset, and yeah, this is the beach is is my favorite place in the world, like
Mhm.
especially Philippine beaches. So
Okay.
I
Right.
love El Nido.
Yeah. Okay. So let us see this.
These
Are
are
you?
donuts that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You have
what?
a sweet tooth.
Yes, I do. It's a family thing, and also this is my husband's like Hail Mary pass when I'm PMSing. So when I just say I feel PMSing, and then he just orders this. I don't even have to ask him.
Sweet. That's sweet of him. Shout out to Ria's husband. Hi.
Hi, baby.
Can you see it?
Uh, yeah, that's my family. Uh, Yeah, as you can see, I'm the youngest of four girls. You see my dad's awesome afro. That's where I got my
Mm-hmm.
curly hair from. My two sisters, the one on my dad's lap and the one with the blue dress on the right, they're
Mm-hmm.
also curly girls. Those are my sisters, Ruby and Vida, and they're also my co-admins in the group. And there's
Ah.
Tulip, my sister in between my parents, who has like
Mhm.
super straight hair. She has like shampoo commercial straight hair. I always wanted her hair when I was growing up.
Okay. Then.
My first time in Japan. This was for my husband's 40th birthday last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was just beautiful place. I can't wait to go back.
Nice.
Oh, this was at my husband Odin and me at our U.S. trip. This was in New York. We watched the Blazers versus the Knicks, and the Knicks
Mhm.
won. I was just so happy to see Damian Lillard play because he's killing it right now in the NBA playoffs.
Ah. So
I
you
mean,
like
it's
sports?
a regular season. Yes,
You
I
like
love
sports?
basketball.
Okay.
And
All
yeah.
right. Yay. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Sige. So, right now, do you have any advice for those who have not tried it? Because I know some people who are in the group but have not completely not started, or not even doing partial or doing partial. What's your advice? What have you realized about self-image and self-love, self-hair love? Any message to our viewers?
If you're still hesitant about it, one, it's a pandemic. We're on quarantine. We're all supposed to be staying home anyway. So if the transition period like scares you, at least no one's going to see you. But really, like treat this thing as like healing rather than just like another makeover. We've been damaging our hair for years. It doesn't, it's very temporary. There's so much freedom in just being your natural self, the way God made you. Um, so like, why not take a chance on that? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just uh, I lost my train of thought, but it's really
It's
that.
like
Like,
healing, yeah.
there's freedom in being yourself.
Right. Right. That's true. And I think that's a good word that you use, no? It's liberating. It's liberating that you don't have to comb your hair so that it's straight. It's really frustrating kasi nga we didn't think that it can be done. Pero yung pala, ang ganda ng kulot natin at kinaiinggitan siya. All right. And then Ria, if they want to join the Curly Girls group. It actually has a long name, ano. Pero let us share the FB group. There's a page and then there's an FB group.
Yes. So make sure to join the group. When you click join group or request to join, whatever the button is, there's 3 security questions. It's just to for just for safety. Just answer those 3 questions properly. Like we're very strict with this. There's a lot of reading in learning the curly girl method. So if you don't read the instructions in the join request, like it's gonna be pretty tough. So we decline those. So make sure you answer all those questions properly. We have a huge backlog right now. I think there's like 5,000 requests at the moment. We screen each one of those. So there's probably like a 2 to 4 week wait. But if as long as you follow the rules, you'll be approved.
Mhm.
So yeah, you can join our Facebook group. You can follow us on Instagram. It's still Curly Girls Philippines. And then yeah, my Instagram. I promise to be active more often from now on. It's Ria with the curls on Instagram. So I hope to see you guys in the group.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. So, Ria, I enjoyed this interview very much, very insightful, and it's fun to be working with someone who has curls and who understands. That's the thing with the group with kulot people we understand. We have this understanding. Kahit hindi magkwentuhan, nagkakaintindihan na. So, thank you. We appreciate that you taking the time to be with us today for being part of TNC now. So, more power to you and the group and to the
Thank you
girls.
so much. Thank you so much for having me, and thanks to everybody who tuned in.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ria Fernandez, founder of Curly Girls Philippines. We just shared the Facebook group. So Curly Girls Philippines. It's all about teaching the curly girl method for girls and even mothers of babies or kids na merong curly girl, na may curly hair. Ayan. So, Girls Philippines and also Ria with the Curls on Instagram. So many greeters pa rin, no, nag-shout out. So, nag-enjoy sila. We're glad you tuned in. We're glad you joined the episode, and thank you for sharing your insights. Joanne Rojas says, thank you. Ange also says, thank you. Ayan, ang ating curly girls. Okay, so, nag-enjoy yung mga viewers natin, no? Nakakatuwa. Ayan, sabi niya, there's freedom in being yourself. It's healing. Yeah, very important. I love that about what Ria shared today. No, consider it as healing and not just a makeover. Love that. Okay. So if you haven't already, like our page, the new channel, also U-Turn on TNC now sa Facebook, and then also U-Turn on the new channel. And if you want to get a chance at getting the gift, which is the a mirror with the fan and the light around it, make sure you interpret our quote for today: confidence breeds beauty, but by Estee Lauder. And remember that U-Turn on TNC streams Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. We are live not just on Facebook but also on YouTube. So please like and how do you say that on YouTube nga? Subscribe. Yan. Like the video on YouTube and also subscribe to our channel, TNT Now, the new channel. Okay, and then hit the bell button so you can be notified when there are new episodes / videos. Plus, you can go back to replays of previous episodes and also of other shows. So, napaka malaman, napaka inspiring talaga ng channel natin, the new channel. Okay, so last na, I want to share this. Ayan. Ayan. Now you're seeing our guest for the next episode. His name is Kyle Adrian Imao, very young person. He's the one and only Philippine junior master chef. He was 11 or 12 years old when he won the title. He's now 20 years old, and we will talk to him and learn more about his life and what he has been doing and how being junior master chef has changed his life. So watch out for that. That's on Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Ngayon at 12 p.m., we also have TNC The Talk. So please stay tuned. Huwag na kayong umalis, no? Nandito na rin lang kayo. It's hosted by Dennis Calamba. You will hear two speakers in one platform. That is stage, but it's now a studio or a virtual platform like this. So we're proud of this as well. So stay tuned. Thank you very much. So I will say see you again on Thursday. Stay tuned. Thank you for staying with us for this full hour. Very fruitful, very inspiring episode. And also, of course, thanks to you for being here. So I'll see you again. Bye.